Hi, my name is Talyse Hampton. I am a member of the class of 2009 and I studied Spanish and sociology. I grew up in Binghamton, New York, and I would definitely say that Wells is very different. It was a culture shock coming here just because there's so much beautiful land here. Originally I came to Wells to major in psychology and music. I wanted to go into music therapy. Well, my first Soc class was with Professor McCluskey. It was about 15 minutes into the start of class where she was not present. A bunch of us started to look around the class and wonder if she was like, is the professor coming? We don't know where he or she is. And McCluskey popped up from under the table and said, hey class, okay, we're gonna get started. And the whole point was to give us an idea of social deviance, her going against the social norm of what a professor is supposed to do. I took another social class and from there I was kind of hooked. One of my favorite things to do on the lake is to go out on the floating classroom. It's essentially a boat that is used for educational purposes, and it has a glass floor so that you can see the water below you. A lot of environmental studies classes use it for testing, water testing purposes. That was definitely, hands down, one of my top 3 favorite memories on the lake. Wells taught me the value in networking. Every one of my jobs since college, my career transitions have always been because of some Wells connection. There's no shortage of opportunities here, and I think for students who are looking at Wells as a prospective opportunity for school, knowing that you have an alumni network that's not just very large, but committed to their success is really powerful. I decided one summer that I wanted to stay in Aurora and work here. I was able to live on campus and get a job working in admissions. I didn't really think that it would go past the summer. I thought that it was just a really fun opportunity my main goal was that I wanted to stay on the lake in the summer. So I worked in admissions and I liked the role so much, and it seemed like they liked me enough. They invited me back for my senior year to work during the semester. And they gave me an internship that was kind of like a promotion from the tour guide role that I had before. And I managed the tour guides, and I was able to kind of come up with some new initiatives that involved student leadership. Upon graduating, I was offered a job to work at Wells. My major in sociology and my experience with Spanish both were helpful for me because I worked with a lot of populations and I was able to relate to a lot of people. So I think that those skills that I garnered from those majors were really valuable. After working in admissions at Wells, I transitioned to another institution, and that was because of a Wells connection that I had made. I went to a conference, was able to meet the director of this other institution. We started building a relationship, and my boss at Wells had found out that we were all kind of connected, and it ended up being a really great transition for me. It was through Wells that I was able to make those connections. I later transitioned to my current role. I work in campus recruiting at an investment bank. So I've left higher ed and the nonprofit world, and I've entered the corporate world, but this job was the result of a relationship that I had with a Wells woman who graduated when I was a first year at Wells. We kept in touch, and almost 10 years down the line, this relationship fostered an opportunity for me.